driver here. Got a little red on my face because I'm behind a car with their brake lights illuminating my face, I guess. So I just want to make a quick video. I got another chance at a Lyft streak this afternoon. I imagine a lot of drivers probably did. And I also got Lyft has basically flooded the Nashville market, in my opinion, with guaranteed hours. Every single hour from now all the way until like Sunday, I think, has got a guarantee hour associated with it. There's not even any gaps in between them, which means that they are really pushing this to try to gain more ridership, and it seems to be working so far. The prime times have been exceptionally low, almost non-existent, even through rush hour and everything, which shows how many drivers are out there. Uber has been surging like mad. In fact, I had one guy that actually used both Uber and Lyft, and he said that it was like a $9 ride on Uber, or not on Uber, on a Lyft, and it was a $24 ride on Uber. So he was like, that's a no-brainer, so I went with Lyft, because there was no prime time at all, like not even 25%. That's actually probably about the highest I've seen recently is 25% on prime time, at least right now. I got 100% prime time plus ride last night, but I know now not to log off. In fact, this may kick me off if I get another Lyft ride. I've gotten 2. I'm supposed to get five rides to get a $25 bonus. So I had to take my first ride before 5:30. I think it was 4:15 to 5:30, which I did. I got that. Just had a second one, just dropped them off. And in addition to that, I actually just earned, matter of fact, it just turned 6 o'clock. So I only had 2 rides during that hour, and it was a $30 guaranteed hour, so I should get a little bit of money off of that. Maybe not a ton, but see, the thing is with these guaranteed hours is even if you make more, it could screw you out of your bonus, but you can't log off if you're on a streak. So see how that works? So Lyft is basically hooking drivers into driving for them, which is going to possibly, at least I think that's what they're going for, increase Lyft's market share here in Nashville. It's just now starting to sprinkle a bit. Tonight, they're hyping up everything, which is every time they hype up stuff, everybody and their mama comes out of the woodwork to come drive in Nashville, whether they're Nashville drivers or whether they're Atlanta drivers or Chattanooga drivers or Knoxville drivers or Memphis drivers or whatever. Alabama drivers. I've seen Alabama tags too. All those people come out of the woodworks when Lyft sends out all these messages. In fact, they may have sent them messages to say, hey, you should come to Nashville this weekend. We've got all these guaranteed hours for you if you do. So, basically what it ends up doing is it's getting every Lyft driver in the area out. So that when people turn on the Lyft app and they see no surge, and they turn on the Uber app and they see a ton of surge, because if these people are driving for both platforms, then they're not going to be on Uber as much. Like me right now, I'm not on Uber at all right now, which if I don't get 3 more rides pretty quick, I'm probably going to and saying screw that $25, because I may be missing out on more than $25 by not doing Uber, because I usually get a ton of Uber XL rides on Friday nights. And I'm hoping some parties will start up starting soon. I know that there's a band playing at the I think it's the Mercy Ballroom. And now the name of the band escapes me. But I know that there's a concert coming up, and that should be, I think it's Mercy Lounge. That's what it is. It's at the Mercy Lounge, and I can't remember the name of the band now. I'm old. I don't know these new bands. But I'm the old metalhead, you know what I mean? Excuse me. Still got this dang cough. I don't have a fever or anything. It just feels like an irritated cough where it's just like some inflammation and stuff from like pollen and stuff, I guess. But so anyway, guys, I've gotten 2 down out of 5 to get a $25 bonus. I'm hoping this will, if I don't get another ride by 6:30, then I'm probably going to turn my Uber app on as well, and I may just say screw it, because it doesn't seem like I'm getting many rides. I'm going out to some of my other areas where I usually get, actually the biggest hotspot for me usually, which I think people have discovered, is East Nashville. East Nashville is a huge Lyft spot. Almost everybody over there uses Lyft, unless they're a Airbnb person. most of the time those use Uber. I feel like most of the tourists use Uber, and more of the locals use Lyft in Nashville. For one, Lyft I think was first here in Nashville in 2012, and then secondly, I feel like East Nashville is sort of a progressive kind of area, so they're going to go for Lyft's culture I think more than Uber. So that's a little tidbit of information for you. Like I said, if they what the heck? I guess it went offline for a second there. So I'm going to drive, try to see if I can get this 5th bonus out. It's already showed I got 2 on the streak. And it does have a little indicator on there. So you can kind of switch between them. You can slide back and forth. It's a double window thing. You can slide to see your weekly guarantees or your hourly guarantees. And then you can slide to the left and it shows you your progress on the streak. So I've got 2 out of 5. Just got to get 3 more rides. Hopefully I can get them quick, and then I can start doing both Uber and Lyft, even though I have a feeling that Uber is not going to be very busy, because if they're surging off the chain, then unless people are just super hardcore Lyft people, or super hardcore Uber people rather, they're probably going to go with Lyft because it's going to be cheaper because there's not any prime time. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. So there could be more people requesting rides, but then there's all these people out there, there's all these drivers out there, and look, well, that was a good old false alarm. So as you noticed, I just got cut off because I got a Lyft request. So I got a Lyft request. It was a 75% prime time. I'm out in the west side of Nashville right now, towards Sylvan Park right now, actually, and coming up on looks like I'm coming up on 46th Avenue or something like that. Oh, there's another request. See you guys. Alright guys, sorry about that. I got another one, and this one's a 50% prime time. What I was going to say is I got a 75% prime time a minute ago, and then that one canceled on me. So I just got another one from about the same area. It's actually in the Nations, which is really close to Sylvan Park. It depends on what you know about Nashville geography, but it's in that area, so it's a 50% prime time. I'm going to log off of here, guys, and I will give you an update. This is my 3rd ride out of 5, and it's 6:06. That's not too terribly bad. So maybe they haven't discovered that the west side's kind of good. So talk to you guys later.